I'm wearing my smiley t-shirt today. Isn't that unreal? I love that top. I got it when we were on our last holiday and I bought it in Berlin, it was. Now I've had this really exciting idea. This is what I plan to do. I don't want to tell you the whole thing just yet, but next week, next Wednesday, I think I'll be putting on a video, maybe even Tuesday if I get to edit it, but I'm going to be interviewing someone who is incredibly important to me. I'll give you a clue. Well, you haven't heard me speak of her before, and I've deliberately not included her music in my background or anything because I've kind of had thoughts whirling in the back of my mind for a little while, but I'm going to interview this incredible person and I can't wait for you to meet her. That's all I'm going to say. And I just have a really good feeling that I can really make something happen for her. I'm really hoping so. I'll have to explain it all. You'll just have to watch next Wednesday because I'm so bursting to tell you what I want to do because you will all love it. Anyway, that's all. I'm having cooking lessons tonight. Paul has decided that we're getting more into fish and there's only so many ways you can eat tuna, isn't there? Grilled on a bloody pan or whatever it is. So, you know, I've tried the salsa with the mango and the tomato and cucumber all chopped up and that's all very nice, but I don't know, I want some new recipes. So we're doing that with another girlfriend of mine and her daughter and he's going to come over and cook. I might video it if you'll let me. He might not want me to, we'll see. If I can video just a second just to show you and then we sit down and eat it afterwards, so that'll be fun. Now, what else have I got to tell you? I'm still reading Ask and It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires. I so love Jerry and Esther Hicks. And you either will or you won't. And Jerry and Esther Hicks, they don't force it on anyone. Let it come to them or not, because everyone's got their own path. But the thing that I love about it, I'll just tell you what I really love, is that basically it's really simple. Basically, they say, if you haven't read Jerry and Esther Hicks, basically they say that wherever we were before we were born, was a non-physical being. So we were, floating around somewhere and a part of the whole universe. Then we make this decision to have a physical experience. So we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. So part of you is still has that non-physical being, and that non-physical being is like your mum, who always wants the best for you. So basically when you have emotions, good or bad, that's your emotional guidance system. That's what they tell you. Your emotional guidance system is the key to helping you understand what your vibrational content is and therefore exactly what your current point of attraction is. It's really just as simple as your emotional response to something, even as simple as I'm actually doing it now with food. Seeing as I popped on a few pounds over Racing Carnival, I am just consciously thinking how I feel when I approach a food. Does that emotionally, do I think, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or oh, that's great, that's healthy? And it does make a difference because at the moment I'm only allowing healthy foods into my body. I'm not having sugar. I find that makes a big difference to me. Much as I love cake, I am having the occasional thing like on taco night when I make a cake or whatever, and I've had the odd glass of wine, blah, blah. But generally I'm trying not to have too much alcohol after last week, and also knocking back the sugar because I find that makes me a little bit tired by the end of the day. So, they say you get a sugar fix, but it only lasts for a second. Now, how are all of you? What's going on there? Any exciting plans? I'm over the second challenge, and Lilou and I are starting again on the 19th of November, officially. And that doesn't mean that we're slacking off and not doing our little law of attraction-y stuff, but it just means I don't know what we're doing because I'm still here, aren't I? And Katie, you're joining us on the 19th of November too, aren't you? I've been working on her. She's telling us she's going to take 2 to 3 weeks off. I think I'd miss her video. So I said, no, she has to join Lilou and I because that way I'll know how many days I'm on, because she always writes, day 46 or whatever, and half the time I forget. Because one sort of day drifts to the next. But I'm so excited about this new thing. I think what I'm going to do is, because I've built up so many contacts, I think what I really want to do is interview a few of these people so that you can meet them too. And And I'm only going to interview people that I really love and admire and think they're awesome, and someone that I think, you know, maybe putting them on here might just advance them more. I don't know. I think this whole YouTube world is an opportunity for all sorts of stuff. So next week's thing, I have big plans for that. I just see this person I'm about to interview soaring, because she's awesome, and I would get a great deal of pleasure from seeing her success. I mean, she's already super duper successful in Australia, but to me, she's just so awesome that she can go international. I'm so dying to tell you who it is, but I'm not going to. I think that might even be all for today. Is it? No, it's not. Actually, I want to say one more thing. If you're into the law of attraction, which, as you know, I am, don't forget that the law of attraction isn't just saying, oh, I want to be happy. Because the law of attraction will bring about good or bad, whatever your thoughts are. I've actually got this amazing girlfriend who I love, and she goes, you're right. She said, I am going to start living the law of attraction. I go, but you already are, and you're attracting that bizarre stuff because you're scared of attracting that bizarre stuff, and then more of it comes in. Like, she's the perfect example, and I can see this happening to her, and I think she can see it happening to her. So the law of attraction is not just the happy stuff and the great stuff. Take it or leave it. I believe in it. I know it to be true for me. So, you know, I can't say any more than that, but I really do believe in it. I really believe that you attract things to you. It's like yesterday. This is a stupid example. I went down to this shop I had to return something at, and as I was driving down, I thought, right, where is my car space going to be? And I visualised in my head. I thought, right, it's going to be like in the middle. There's like a long strip, and it's going to be about 3 cars back. So I get there, and there was no spot. And I thought, oh, that's funny. And you know what? A lady walked around to her car door, jumped in and drove off at exactly the spot that I predicted. So that made me laugh. And then, yeah, just look, silly things like that happen all the time. But I just say thank you. When something like that happens, I go, thanks, or thank you, universe. Have a beautiful day, and I am dying to tell you the rest of my news, but you're just going to have to wait now. See you guys.